Okay. Okay. We good? Okay. 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 Here we go. All right. I think we are good. Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. Anyway, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the weekly reaction brought to you by Uru-chan. Um, Wait, no, the weekly reaction to Unordinary brought to you by Uru-chan. Anyway, so last week was a pretty nice little setup chapter for what's about to come. Um, I think this episode is going to be a Blake episode. I think we're gonna kind of learn a little bit about the deal, the supposed deal that the bureau gave him. Welcome, Miriam. As always, good to see ya. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. So last week, not Arlo, god damn it, John and Sarah reunited with the new trio, Remy, Ison, and Kuyo. If we go by level, I guess it should be Kuyo, Remy, and Ison. Anyway, they reunited with them and kind of discussed things a little bit. Welcome, Solo. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, no, seriously, Miriam. But so they kind of went over the plan. They met Beatrice. She was like, "Oh, you guys are the students from Wellston. Y'all are intimidating." So after that, they kind of like John and Sarah like basically gave him the map of the prison. Just be like, "Hey, this is the layout of the prison we're working with." Blah blah blah. And they were like, "How did Spectre get this?" Be like, "We don't know, but they've broken into the prison before, so that's kind of what we're like. It should be reliable." They also pointed out like security's most likely tightened up since then, so we will need to kind of be extra cautious. So they basically kind of like went over the whole thing. Remy and Sarah had a little bit of a moment where Remy would like Sarah noticed that like Remy was kind of like kind of falling apart a little bit. She was like, "Hey, you need to take care of yourself. Like, hey, like we got this. Like, don't worry. Like, you need to focus on yourself before you can help other people." So I really like that. That was a nice moment. And then Ison and John also had a nice little moment where Ison was just like, "Hey, I'm glad you're here. I know we're not like the best of friends, but I'm glad you're here, man." And John was just kind of like, "We got to send them a message. We got to like, this may not work, but we still have to send a message that like they can't just pick us off." And Ison was even like, "I wish I was like you and Blake. You guys just go in like no matter what. You guys don't care about the logic of it. You just go in guns blazing." And like I said last week, Ison, when push comes to shove, Ison does have that. It is completely fine and completely valid to like think about like the consequences of everything and like kind of like try to like put together like the best possible outcome. But like Ison was just kind of like, Ison, like you're doing great, buddy. But like John and Ison had their moment. They like they like cheers together, and they were just that was just really nice. Then of course we left off with Blake finishing another session with Keon. I thought like it might be the last session, like how Keon was warned, but it kind of seems like not so. Like we didn't get like a for sure like definite like, oh, Jude's waiting right outside. Like what's the answer? But he did tell Blake, consider the offer that the bureau has made you. You have a way out of this. Now now we've seen Blake is looking awful. We've seen like based on the last time we saw one of his sessions with Keon, it went really badly. Um, so what I think is definitely going to happen, I think we are going to see Project Blaine. Now, what is Project Blaine? If you know, you know. But Project Blaine is the idea that I had of what Blake could become had he taken the enhancers. So I think that Blake is going to become an Ember agent. I think he's either going to become an Ember agent, or he might become someone who the bureau uses to like basically enforce lower tier districts. They might give him an enhancement and like use him to like basically snuff out the others basically. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. Like, I think either him and Arlo are going to become like an Ember duo, Blaze and Ash, or Blaine might happen. We might see Ison get a little addicted to enhancers, kind of like Bane is a little addicted to Venom in DC Comics. But that's my thoughts. That's what I think is probably going to happen with Blake. But hopefully, oh my God, I genuinely still absolutely hope that like we see Blake be okay. I hope like the prison break goes successfully. But obviously, there can absolutely be an absolute monkey wrench to this, and I definitely think like there's going to be monkey wrenches regardless. But I just hope that monkey wrench isn't going to be we got this far, like Blake's not even here, like what's going on. So yeah, there is that. So episode should be coming up shortly. So let's see what we got to work with. Yeah, no. I remember that discussion solo. Like I said, that's definitely an idea that I've had as well. All right, where are we? Webtoon. Stone. God, why is Webtoon so slow? Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. It's live. So, parental advisory, strong language. Here we go. Loven Prison. That concludes today's session. Before I leave, the Bureau has reached out to give you an offer. Okay, so I guess this is a different day. Oh, no. I think this is just before. I think this is like the tail end. The tail end of last week, kind of like, and like with a little bit of extra. So real quick, I just want to check where last week ended off specifically, because I'm pretty sure all Keon said last week was considered the offer the Bureau has given you. So let's see. Here we go. Wait. You see, I love in prison. That concludes our session. Consider the offer the Bureau has given you. You still have a way out. Okay, so yeah, that's where we left off. That's where we left off last week. It was just that. So we got a little bit more information on this offer that the Bureau is giving Blake. So, Love in Prison. Before I leave, the Bureau has reached out to give you an offer. The Bureau is willing to absolve you of all of your crimes on 2 conditions. And Blake he's just cuffed still, shaking. 1, you admit that your actions against the Bureau were wrong. And 2, that you collaborate with the authorities to capture Remy, Ison, and John. 3. Wait, you said 2 conditions, Keon. What the hell? Oh, the 3 who got you thrown in here to begin with. I don't trust that deal. One bit. After that, you will be recognized as a hero for aiding us in capturing terrorists. Your name will be fully cleared, and you can return to living your life as normal. No way. Well, okay. We have no reason to trust the Bureau. We saw the offer that they gave Sarah. We heard the offer that they gave Sarah. And it was just like, hey, like, you're going to work with us for the rest of your life. Blake's not in the same position as Sarah, though, because when push comes to when it comes down to the fact, Sarah was working with a terrorist organization that was bent on destroying the hierarchy. Blake is just a superhero And I'll need to like go back and double check like what they were accusing him of like on like back in the earlier chapter specifically. But like Blyke was just a superhero, and while that's not necessarily while that's not like, you know, something that they endorse, that's not necessarily conspiring to, you know, dismantle society. So yeah, that's very interesting. Like I do wonder. I highly doubt they'd be willing to like actually just let Blyke like go scot free. But you know, who knows? Who knows? And they could also just obviously be lying to Keon as well, like, you know, making him be the one to give Blyke false hope like that. But I want Blyke to fight it, but he might not. And you can return to living your life as normal. Consider this offer carefully. You still have a way out. Okay, so it changed a little bit from like what we read last week. Unordinary 3, 5, 6. We got some grayed outs in prison. Some grayed outs. Chatter, 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 chatter. So he looks fairly okay. Blyke is eating lunch, still handcuffed. Looks fairly okay, but he's not okay. He's absolutely. They betrayed me. So he's picturing like him being in prison again, and like Remy and Ison like walking ahead of him. They left me behind to save themselves. Why should I keep protecting them? Rain? Someone taps him on the shoulder. How you holding up? Oh, hey. Dot, dot, dot. Chatter, 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 chatter. He's been so... And Blyke's... He's just eating, and Rain is still just there, like, just looking at him. He's been so quiet lately. Nowhere near as chatty as when I first approached him. Hey, I thought I should let you know. I'm going to be released soon. That's great news. You don't seem very happy for me. And she folds her arms. So sorry for not throwing you. So sorry. He still got a little bit of his snark. Okay. So sorry for not throwing you a parade. Glad you're getting out, really. But maybe consider my side. I'm probably going to die in here. She leans in. You said you were innocent, right? How about when I'm out of here, I ask Agent No names! Don't tell me any... Okay. He's still looking out for Rain, though. Blyke, you can beat this! You can beat this, Blyke. Don't tell me anything! And all the prisoners just like, the fuck? ... I already told you. It isn't safe in here. What I was going to say was I can try and ask the Bureau to reconsider your crimes. Maybe... No shot. You didn't even let me finish. Oh, come on. Just tell me why they're really after you. I'm about to get out of here, so what better time to spill the beans? And who knows? If I find your story compelling enough, I might even help spread the word. Don't underestimate my influence on the outside. No! Is that a death flag for Rain? No, Rain, shut up. I don't want you dead. I want you to be part of the main party. Main cast is different from main party. Kuyo is main party. Kuyo is not main cast. What if they come after you? I don't care. I want to know. ... All right, then. Listen closely. Would you believe me if I told you that the Ember gang we keep seeing in the news was secretly created by the Bureau? What? Oh! No. Blyke just signed his death warrant, I think. Oh, no. What? When Unordinary was first published, It started a vigilante movement, and the public loved it. So we got someone in basically a Homelander getup, like blue hair, like hair kind of like Holden's, similar color, a little bit darker, red cape, giant golden V in the middle of his suit, gray suit, blue gloves, blue boots. So the massive support for these individual superheroes quickly started overshadowing the authorities' influence, and the Bureau felt threatened. Have you ever wondered why vigilantes lost popularity so fast? Because they were being killed by Ember. That's right. And have you ever wondered why, after so long, news channels have still have nothing to report on Ember? It's news bitch. It's not just the Bureau, but the media's in on it too. This is how they control us. There's still one thing I don't get. What do you mean there's still one thing? He's barely told you anything. Isn't it in the Bureau's best interest to protect people like us? Why would they be so willing to kill off high tiers? Losing high tiers isn't as devastating if their abilities can be preserved and used by others, right? You gotta be kidding. Can they really do that? And the drugs I was charged with distributing, they're called ability amplifiers. Ember floods low-tier districts with these amps to use the residents as test subjects, and simultaneously fuel infighting to keep these areas in line. The amps were also produced by and manufactured by the Bureau itself. ... I'm surprised Rain wasn't told any of this during her time with Spectre. Like, I would think that, like, they would, like, know. Like, I would think that they would, like, inform her a little bit. But, like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Like, you know, Orin is a shady guy who's just trying to get people on his side no matter what. So it makes sense that Orin would keep secrets as well. Now do you understand why I'm never getting out of here? If what he says is true and news of it got out, the public would be outraged, and it would mean the end of the Bureau. If I hadn't gotten mixed up with Spectre, I'd never believe any of this was possible. Still, it's a lot to take in. That's right! Your ability! I almost forgot! Once you're out, the Bureau might deny you help because of your past association with Spectre. There's this guy who goes to Wellston University, a teleporter named Caden. He can help you get your ability back. Does Rain not know Caden either? That's kind of weird. Be quick about it. There's no telling when Keon will send the cops after him. How do you know so much? Attention! Lunch has ended. All prisoners make your way to the recreational area. Blight gets up. ... And he's done. He's just in solitaire. He's remembering everything John did to him. A deranged lunatic who's beaten you senseless multiple times. A coward who ran away from every That's not true, Blake! You know that's not true! That's not true, big dog. He's remembering Remy, a selfish girl who coaxed you into doing everything she wanted. Was it worth giving up your freedom for these people? I'm not myself anymore. Constantly doubting, always thinking the worst about others. Collaborate with the authorities to capture Remy, Ison, and John. After that, you will be recognized as a hero for aiding us in capturing terrorists. Your name will be fully cleared and you can return to living a life as normal. I'm scared. My grip on reality is slipping. If I stay here any longer... Okay. He hasn't caved yet. But damn. Come on, Blake. You got this. You got this. Oh, cave. A blade digs into the wall. Kuyo scaling the wall. And he jumps up. And he runs around and slashes all the guards. Oh, okay, no, he slashed their back. It looks like he slit one of their necks, but he slashed their back. And he's got something on his back. Remy just electrocutes. Okay, everyone up, and they're all just walking black turtlenecks. It's cool. It's cool. So they start climbing up. The quick draw. John and Sarah. Kuyo and Ison. Remy. Hang in there, Blake. We're coming for you. Unordinary. 356. End. It's time. The prison break is here. My bad. The prison break's here, guys. All right. Question of the day. Oh, no. We know what ability. Okay. We know that John is going to take... It's most likely going to take Hunter and Lightning. We got Black Lightning is back. But what other abilities is John going to get a hold of? Uru. 9 more chapters if John does not use Blade Master. If John does not use Blade Master in 9 more chapters, dropped. Give us John Blade Master. So yeah, question of the day: what other abilities is John taking to the party? Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's so good. Dang. Bro, I'm tired of I'm tired of John taking the his holy trinity of Lightning, Hunter, and Energy Discharge. He better use Blade Master, Miriam. He absolutely better use Blade Master. Ooh, yeah. I definitely think we're gonna run into the Warden pretty soon too. What was his name? Tariq, Legend of Korra Warden, right? I think. Yeah, Tariq or Tarek, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, bro. Okay, Blake has not caved yet. He's not caved yet. He's doing good. He was Solo. He was able to withstand the brain hemorrhage. Able to withstand the brain hemorrhage. He's truly a goat. But yeah. All right. So yeah. What the crap? Webtoon. Hold up. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. So yeah. I mean, he still has to get to Blake though. Solo. He still has to get to Blake. All right. Honestly, like I think everyone is gonna be. I think everyone is gonna be looking after Blake for a bit. Okay, here's what. Okay. Oh no, they they have to take Rain with them. They have to take Rain with them. If they don't take Rain with them, if they don't take Rain with them, they're gonna remember they're gonna remember that Rain was talking with Blake a lot. They're gonna try. Keon is gonna pry into Rain's memories and try and remember a conversation that Blake had with her, and he's gonna see that Rain knows about Spectre and the authorities now. That could be how Rain dies, or that can be how Uru does set off Keon's like redemption arc, so to speak. Because Keon searches her memories. He sees that she knows about Ember and like about Ember and everything. And he could just be like hey, like she doesn't know anything. Like she doesn't know anything. Like all they talked about was like her possibly getting out. So Uru, come on, get Rain in the main party. Get Rain in the main party. Like she's not gonna be a main character. She does not need to be a main character, but like she's not gonna be like as important as like everyone else. But like get her in the main party. It's okay, Will. It's okay. We're gonna do a quick read back. We're gonna do a read back. Don't even worry, dog. Don't worry, dog. I got you. Will, don't ever say I don't got you, because I got you, big dog. Don't even trip. So, do a quick read back before we jump over to Jungle Juice. So here we go. Basically, it's going down, Wheel. It's going down. But let's do another read back. Here we go. So, Love in Prison. Tail ends of last week. Keon looking at his watch. That concludes today's session. Blake just shaking. Before I leave, the Bureau has reached out to give you an offer. The Bureau is willing to absolve you of all your crimes on 2 conditions. 1, you admit that your actions against the Bureau were wrong. And 2, that you collaborate with the authorities to capture Remy, Ison, and John, the three who got you thrown in here to begin with. After that, you will be recognized as a hero for aiding us in capturing terrorists. Your name will be fully cleared. And you can return to living your life as normal. Don't believe him, Blake. Keon's a bitch. Consider this offer carefully. You still have a way out. Unordinary 356. So just chatter among the prisoners. Blake just kind of like picking out his food. Just kind of like, they betrayed me. They left me behind to save themselves. Why should I keep protecting them? Hey, how you holding up? Rain pats him on the back. Oh, hey. ... She sits down and crosses arms, like sits across from him. Blake's just eating his food. He's been so quiet lately. Nowhere near as chatty as when I first approached him. Hey, I thought I should let you know. I'm going to be released soon. That's great news. You don't seem very happy for me. So sorry that I'm not throwing you a parade. Glad you're getting out, really. But maybe consider my side. I'm probably gonna die in here. You said you were innocent, right? How about when I get out of here, I ask Agent Kes... No names! Don't tell me anything! All the prisoners just kind of like, the fuck? You okay, bruv? And just, I already told you, it isn't safe in here. What I was going to say was, maybe I can ask the Bureau to reconsider your crimes. No shot. You didn't even let me finish. Come on, just tell me why they're really after you. I'm about to get out of here, so what better time to spill the beans? ... And who knows? If I find your story compelling enough, I might even help spread the word. Dang. I'm sorry, Will. I'm sorry, Will. There will still be the VOD, though, buddy. There will still be the VOD. It'll still be here. Don't underestimate my influence on the outside. That's also very, very interesting. That's a very interesting word, because Rain was the Queen of Agwin. And, like, that line right there, that does tell me. And, like, the Bureau obviously holds Agwin in some high regards because, like Keon said, Agwin is one of the top schools in the area. So I do wonder, what is Rain's background? Like, where did, like that's why, Uru, we got to know about Rain. Like, you can't just leave her. Like, she has to join the main party. Like, she has to, we got to learn more about Rain. Don't just kill her. Please let her join up with the group. Bro. What if Arlo and Rain got together? No. Ison and Rain. She wants to spread Blake's word. She's an arachnid, one of nature's best hunters. And then Ison is the bro. Ison and Rain. Let's go. No, that's the new ship. The new ship is Ison and Rain. I don't care. I want to know. All right, then. Listen closely. Would you believe me if I told you that the Ember gang we keep seeing in the news was secretly created by the Bureau? What? When Unordinary was first published, it started the vigilante movement and the public loved it. The massive support for these individual superheroes quickly started overshadowing the authorities' influence, and the Bureau felt threatened. Have you ever wondered why vigilantes lost popularity so fast? Because they were being killed by Ember. That's right. That is not canon. That did not happen. That did not, just because Cecile did it doesn't mean that he wanted it, Wheel. Don't put that on my man like that. Come on. Have you ever wondered why, after so long, news channels still have nothing to report about Ember? It's not just the Bureau, but the media's in on it too. This is how they control us. There's still one thing I don't get. Isn't it in the Bureau's best interest to protect people like us? Why would they be so willing to kill off high tiers? Losing high tiers isn't as devastating if their abilities can be preserved and used by others, right? You've got to be kidding me. Can they really do that? And the drugs I was charged with distributing? They're called ability amplifiers. Ember floods low-tier districts with these amps to use the residents as test subjects, and simultaneously fuel infighting to keep these areas in line. And then we got Vulcan, Brims, and Fury. The amps were also produced and manufactured by the Bureau itself. ... Exclamation point. Rain sweating. Now do you understand why I'm never getting out of here? If what he says is true, and news of it got out, the public would be outraged, and it would mean the end for the Bureau. If I hadn't gotten mixed up with Spectre, I'd never believe any of this was possible. Still, it's a lot to take in. That's right! Your ability, I almost forgot! Once you're out, the Bureau might deny you help because of your past association with Spectre. There's this guy who goes to Wellston University, a teleporter named Caden. He can help you get your ability back. Be quick about it, though. There's no telling when Keon will send the cops after him. How do you know so much? Attention! Lunch has ended. All prisoners make your way to the recreational area. Did he admit it? Did he admit it? Blake gets up, the guards come to him. ... And he walks away. Blake's just in his solitary still, remembering what John did to him. A deranged delinquent who's beaten you senseless multiple times. A coward who ran away from every conflict. A selfish girl who coaxed you into doing everything she wanted. Was it worth giving up your freedom for these people? I'm not myself anymore. Constantly doubting. Always thinking the worst about the others. Collaborate with the authorities to capture Remy, Ison, and John. After that, you will be recognized as a hero for aiding and capturing terrorists. Your name will be fully cleared, and you can return to living your life as normal. I'm scared. My grip on reality is slipping. If I stay in here any longer, I'll cave. Love in prison. Lightning strikes down on the ground. Just a thunderstorm. Kuyo scales the wall. He jumps up. He spin quick draws on him. And then lightning does strike down, or strikes up actually, as Remy electrocutes the tower. Okay, everyone up. They're not wearing masks. I guess they're just saying like, fuck it. The Bureau knows who we are. So they start scaling the wall. John and Sarah. Kuyo and Ison. Hang in there, Blake. We're coming for you. So there you have it, Wheel. The prison break is underway. The prison break is underway, my guy. So, that's what we have. That's what we have. I mean, like they okay, no. Kuyo still has something. Like he has like a little like satchel that he's carrying on to. So there might still be something in there that they're going to use. They might have masks there. I'm surprised they don't have the Spectre suits, but maybe that's something that only Oren's people had specifically. Or they might try and pose as guards again. They might try and pose as guards again, and that might be why they're only rocking the the turtlenecks. All right, that's ooh. It's going down. It's going down. Dang. But yeah, good episode. So question of the day is, what abilities is John taking? We know based on the art that we released, he's taking at least Hunter and Lightning. So we know that he's taking Hunter and Lightning at the very least, but like we gotta see the Blade. We gotta see Blade Master John. We gotta see Blade Master John. But yeah, good solid episode, honestly. Like pretty good. I'm worried about Rain. I'm absolutely worried about Rain. Like I don't think Rain is gonna be around. Like if like they have to take Rain with them. They have to take Rain with them. But yeah. If they don't take Rain with them because of that conversation with Blake, she might be in trouble. But man. But the prison breaks here, and we're gonna see something with Tarek. We're gonna see something with Tarek. Or like, you know, like I don't know the inner workings of prisons. I don't know if wardens live at prisons as well. I don't think guards do. Like I do think like guards, like, you know, there's obviously shifts, like they go home. So I don't think wardens live at prisons. So like maybe Tarek has left for the evening. Maybe we won't see him. No, like it seems like it seems like Cassandra has like really been like actually helping out Rain, which I actually really appreciate. Like the fact that like Cassandra wanted to do it to begin with, I had no doubt that like she actually meant it. Like what I thought would happen between Cassandra and Rain. Welcome Fabian, welcome. Bro, no, like bro, okay. That'd be an even better lightning guillotine, like combining Blade Master with lightning. Because like y'all know what I said before. The lightning guillotine, John making the barrier, and then just like you can't get out, you can't escape this. But like the lightning blade, that'd be sick. That'd be an actual lightning guillotine. But yeah. Great episode. Okay, so yeah, no, but no. John wouldn't be able to get Arachnid because Rain doesn't have her ability right now. Damn. But yeah, no. What I thought was originally going to happen between Cassandra and Rain was that Rain very much seemed very like doubtful of Cassandra. So I thought that Rain was just going to like accept that like she wasn't getting out and that Cassandra basically lied to her. But I did like the fact that like Cassandra um, Cassandra like still came out of her way to go visit and like check up on Rain, and like Rain was still willing to meet up with her. So I really like that. So I do think that um, Rain might have gotten out had it not been for the conversation she had with Blake today. I think that's definitely going to be a big monkey wrench for getting Rain out now. But yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Very good episode. Very good episode. But yeah. Honestly, poor Rain. Poor Blake, bro. But he's hanging in there. He was able to withstand the brain hemorrhage, and his friends are here to get him. And also, I was wrong. Everyone is here. Um, Everyone is here. I thought maybe like Charlie would become a big issue. I thought maybe Charlie would be a big monkey wrench for the. I thought they would have had been separated because like I thought like Charlie would have been like a big issue, so they would have had to like choose between helping Beatrice, like saving Beatrice, and going to rescue Blake. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Prediction did not come true, but other predictions did. So I still got it. Still got it. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for Unordinary for today. So we are going to go ahead and jump over to Jungle Juice now. That's true, Wheel. That's true. He'll definitely now that they're here, like I think seeing them coming to save him will be a big help for Blake's mental. But yeah, we're gonna jump over to Jungle Juice now. So let's go ahead and jump into this. So last time on Jungle Juice, basically we saw Nami versus Mantis Girl, where she was basically like we saw Nami's blackout mastery, where she was some type of butterfly. I forget which one, but basically she's able to basically create like light copies of her, like light clones of herself. And Mantis Girl wasn't able to like get to attack her and like track her with her pheromones anymore. Keon, I don't think that Keon's a big like here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, Wheel. Here's the thing about that. Keon's not okay. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. Keon's not really a big concern for John anymore. And like I don't like Keon. Like the things that he's obviously okay with doing because it's just his job, like that still doesn't make it okay. Like that's like Keon is still like I said before, it's going to be very hard for Uru to pull off Keon's redemption arc if that is what she's trying to do. Like I still think that Keon's going to turn Cassandra in. But like Keon's undoing should come from the Bureau itself because of the knowledge he has right now. If he does turn against Cassandra, I can see the main cast going after him, or like, him being killed at some point by the main cast. But right now, Keon's not a bad guy. Like, Keon's not evil. He's a bad guy, but he's not evil. Keon doesn't deserve to be killed because because of the damage he's caused to John and Ison mentally. Jude deserves to be killed because he killed an innocent man. Tarek might deserve it. Valerie deserves to be killed because, she kills people. But yeah. But, like, Keon's not the worst concern right now. He's not. He's not the worst concern right now. But yeah. I think it definitely, like... I think it definitely would, like, be, like, a... Exactly, Will, exactly. I think if John did see Keon again, it would, like, cause trouble for him. Like, mentally, like, he might struggle a little bit. But with the others there, I think they would be like, hey, we're here. We got your back. He's not touching you. And you're stronger than him, John. What if Keon is there? Wait. This is why timelines are so important. This is why I really do wish like Uru would give us like exact dates, exact time, because that way we could tell like more easily. But like, what if like Jude is also there tonight to like pick up Blake, because he had 1 week left before they would either take the Bureau's offer or be turned over to Jude. So yeah, I want to know, like, I wish Uru would give us more exact timelines, like time frames and everything. Anyway, going back to Jungle Juice. So Nami seemingly defeated the Mantis Girl, basically kicked her into a bottomless pit, maybe. We also got a little bit of Mantis Girl's backstory. She was kind of like she was bullied as a kid, kind of like Huijin. And like she does not like being cut. We met up with Sloth and the one girl, and they were fighting a lot, and ultimately they chilled out because Sloth was like, Raider told me to help out, like, I'm sorry. And she was like, fine, I can't get mad at you if Raider told you to do this. But Hye-sung managed to sound like the big girl. I forget her. What is her name? Titan? Giant? I don't know. But he managed to use his complex. Dahui, that's her name. He managed to use his complex to imitate her voice. And so because of that, Sloth and her started fighting again, and Hye-sung grabbed Junyong and Doa and basically like booked it out of there. And he was like, I didn't hold you guys back this time. Like I'm not slowing you guys down, right? And Doa was kind of like, bro, you worry too much, bro. Anyway, we then met up with Suchan and Huijin again, where they were fighting the guy, forget his name too. But Suchan was able to get a little bit of an upper hand. He noticed that the regen was starting to slow down. And so, yeah. But Mihui woke up. She is okay. She managed to block a devastating attack for Suchan. And that's where we left off. So let's go ahead and jump into this. But guys, did you know it's Epic 7's 7th anniversary party? I certainly didn't know that because I don't play this game. But let's go ahead, jump into this. Huijin! No. Someone please help me! Huijin? That's Suchan's voice. What? Ew, roaches. Disgusting. Don't come near me. No! Not Bomb and Suchan. Let's go, Suchan. Want to shower together? Oh my god. Gosh, you're such a pervert. I'm so sorry, little sis. I guess it's impossible for our family to be happy. Damn! No. Please, wake me up from this nightmare. I must hurry and kill that predator. That voice again. Are there two Suchan? No, there's only one. You must have gotten so caught up in saving that girl that you failed to see clearly. And I know which one is real. He can't fight properly because he's worried about me. When he's carrying this much on his shoulders already. I must wake up. I can't sit idly by and suffer from this nightmare. Look, Suchan. I will never hold you back. Let's go, Huijin. Baby girl. She's so cool. How did she wake up from the sleeping sickness on her own? It makes no sense. Humans cannot overcome plagues. That's impossible. Even Huijin is enduring the pain to keep fighting. I told you. One can truly become stronger in order to protect someone else. I can't transform easily. I must have suffered cumulative damage over time. Is my body at its limit? No way! I can't lose to an ordinary college kid. Well, you see, Suchan's a little unordinary. A long time ago, my disciples gave me a certain nickname out of admiration. Listen up. All of you will become elite warriors starting today. Leader in the past, drill instructor at Special Forces. The leader. All I cared about back then was transforming them into the finest soldiers. Not because I wanted a good reputation or anything. I simply wanted them not to die in battles. What happened, leader? However, top secret deployment letter, confidential, date October 30th, Halloween 2002. Blah blah blah, October 10th. Name, WMB. Rank, Captain in Special Forces. Subject, re-notification later. Operation Shadow of Dawn. Director of Operations confirm. The Director of Operations confirms your deployment to an undisclosed location in support of Operation Shadow of Dawn. This mission falls under the authority of Special Operations Command. Responsibilities: Special Reconnaissance, Coalition Support, Intelligence, Surveillance and Reconnaissance, ISR, Collection, Surveillance and Target Acquisition. Your deployment commences on October 31st, 2002 at 0800 hours. Secure transit will be arranged from your command post to the departure ring. Welcome, Electro, welcome. Signature, John W. John W. Special Operation Commander. Why are you not giving us an order to retreat, sir? We are heavily outnumbered. This post will be overtaken. What? We'll be treated as deserters if we retreat. That's ridiculous! Do you even... It's okay, leader. We are going to win today, as we always did. You trained us to be the very best. Alright, let's do this. We are the infamous Predator Squad. We'll show them what we're made of. Humans. Predator Squad has been eliminated. We secured the bunker, are feeble. No matter how rigorously they train, we found someone presumed to be their commander. He is unwilling to fight. They cannot overcome their limits. I became a prisoner of war and was being transported to the enemy camp. That's when I met him. Are you the famous commander? Are you the commander of the famous Predator Squad? You trained ordinary humans to their absolute limit. I've been looking for someone like you. Follow me, and I'll show you a whole new world. I can give you a power so superior that ordinary humans can only dream of. With such dominant power, you'll never lose anything again. That was the turning point in my life. Since then, please, spare. I've been fascinated by the power of insect humans. To become stronger, I gave up everything else. So how? What the hell? What makes you more special than me? Why do you want that dragonfly boy so badly? Are we not enough for your grand plan, breeder? I need more than just the predators. I want a special specimen. I'm sure you also noticed that you no longer have room for improvement. I'll prove you wrong, breeder. The origin of the predator species. I am not done yet. Third instar. I can still become far more powerful. Legion of flies. Those are not clones or shadows. Each of them is a real swarm of flies. With this power, I will kill you and eat you. The breeder will know just how special I am. Special? What's so special about you? As per breeder's orders, you brutally murdered countless lives. As per his orders, you attacked and almost killed Professor G. As per his orders, you kidnapped innocent people, turning them into beasts or devouring them. You're not special. You blindly serve your master without a will of your own. You're nothing more, compound vision, than breeder's pet. This can't be real. It was my ultimate move. No way. An ordinary college kid cannot. Atrocities you've committed can never be forgiven. It's time to finally pay the price. Defense mechanism of the jumbo dragonfly. Wait! It's dangerous over there. Are you listening? I can't believe what I'm seeing. That predator was a formidable fighter. He really had the power to eliminate us single-handedly. Yet you prevailed. Hunting rifle. Magnum. I can't imagine how much more powerful you're going to become. Suchan. There we go. There we go. So, fun fact with an entomologist. A long time ago, I only told you the tip of the bug strength training iceberg. Their tendons 6 times stronger than ours. Made from a stretchy chitin, aka stretchy exoskeleton, them outside bones. Even though those houseplant shaking videos to toughen them up. Ever seen those houseplant shaking videos to toughen them up? Exoskeletons get stronger under the same stress. Plus, the the CC flies exercise, their mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, also gets more active. Don't skip leg day, y'all. The bugs got us cooked. Dope. Suchan swatted him like a, well, you know. I don't like this hallucination Everyone knows it's Glasses X Bomb Forever. Good episode. Good episode. I like this. I like this. Huijin, way to go. Is Leader dead? Man, I don't know. Judair or no, Yoon likes to do this a lot. Yoon, he likes to do this a lot. But solid episode. Very solid episode. So yeah. Question of the day, is Leader dead? There might be something. Oh, I think he still might have June. No, that was Masks. Masks had Junebug, not the Predators. But yeah. Solid episode nonetheless. But yeah. Shout out it all for us today. Next week, the prison break starts officially. And yeah. Yeah. Next week the prison break starts officially, and we'll most likely be seeing some more good shit from Jungle Juice. We might see another good fight. I don't think that Da Hui and Sloth are done yet with Hye-sung Doa in them. I think like they might catch on again, so we might see a little bit more of them. But yeah. So, thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight, as always. And we'll be back next week for more Unordinary and Jungle Juice. But until then, guys, as always, see you, Space Cowboy.